Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Mega Man 2. Time to take on the Wily Stages. If you watched part 1, we beat all 8 Robot Masters, and now we are beginning the Dr. Wily Castle. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna shut up. Dun, dun. Oh, this is so good. Oh, it feels so nice to be playing Wily Stages in this game because I love this song. God, it's probably my favorite, hands down, in all of Mega Man classic series. This is just great. This is just amazing tune. I really need to go and look up who give credit. But hey, you know what? It'll be probably in the credits after we beat the hell out of Mega Man 2 and Dr. Wily here by the end of this video. So let's go. Let's do this. Now we've got all range of weapons here, and I love using quick boomerangs here because you can just waste and there's a one up. Hey, nice. And actually fill up here pretty quickly. You know, it's pretty early, so you really don't have to worry about using a whole lot of energy right away. But I mean, it really just refilled itself. But hey, you know, if you need some life, you know, if you got hit by the birds, here you go, a little grind station for you. Not bad at all. I think it's clipping that one too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not the biggest range on the quick boomerangs, but I like them. You know, it doesn't really need it. Kind of feels like the cutter, you know, from the last game, but in a quicker way. Hey, look at that! And I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna ride it all the way up. I really don't need that. I don't need that one up. I'm cool. I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, what? How many was that? 9. Not a big deal in this game, especially not on normal. Oh man, but yeah, I am going to refill a little bit of this because I don't think I made mention of it in the last LP. That in Wily Stages, your weapon energy doesn't get refilled. You probably noticed it just by watching me play and seeing how the screen, you know, the weapons and such. But yeah, you're going to have to fill them up on your own. There's no in-between refill, except for your life. Your life does come back, so that's okay. But your weapons do not. They don't cross over from stage to stage. So it's go time for real. You know, out here in this area, in this part of the game. So I always like to kind of bust. If you notice there, I busted item number 1 while I was still on the ladder because if you're at the very top of that, you may short your jump, and I don't like to judge that that jump very closely. So I'm gonna hit it from a little bit lower, let it rise. Do its thing. You'll have a little bit more room to, you know, more space, you know, for your jump. So, and that's good because that ladder can be a little tricky to hit, and that's something to keep in mind. Now, this part here we go. It's gonna start auto-scrolling. Get my quick boomerang ready because it's a freaking Mecha Dragon who has just appeared. Very interesting design choice, Wily. Wily makes some weird stuff, and this game is all his creations. And another thing I didn't bring up in the last LP was, well, I fell off. I think I did that myself. It's really hard to see right there. The screen glitch is just so terrible with something that big on the screen. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I can tweak some settings when I go and play Mega Man 3. I didn't notice a whole lot of that in MM4, so it might have fixed itself. I guess better programming, you know, as they've gotten better. But I'm gonna tweak with some settings and see if I can't make that less, or if maybe that's just a full-on hardware issue. So very, very classic though, you know. I mean, I want to talk about some real stuff, but ooh, see, I feel like I'm gonna short that too. Ooh, right on the edge. Right on the edge. See, I don't like that. That makes my heart race a little bit. But anyway, you don't need to worry about those things right there. Kind of just skip them. Actually, right there was probably the best application of the air shooter. So there you go. I was talking about that a lot the last time. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's do this one more time. His weakness is the quick boomerang, so that's why I'm getting it ready. But God, that screen flash, it's just so bad. I couldn't even see myself. I really just walked off. Like, that's what makes this boss hard to me. Also, don't get too far ahead of yourself. You can slip, but you can move while his life is filling up, so that's a plus. So, oh God. Okay, be careful. Wait. Oh God, there's the big blast, and that hurts. Okay, so when that happens, I guess you want to go down, but anyway, quick work of him with the boomerang. So definitely try to make that battle go as quick as possible. You do not want to fall off. You don't want to have to do that crap again, because you have to go back up the shaft again, like you saw. Don't say anything. You know, no innuendos on my show, okay? All my innuendos, while noticed, I will ignore. So anyway, this is a family show. The Let's Plays, the ELPs here, Enhanced Let's Plays, are a family gig. Anyway, gonna refill some stuff. I'm gonna get item number 2 ready to go here. Ooh, that was dumb. I should have kept my buster out. Because if I hit the button now, I really should have kept my buster out, because now I'm confusing myself. Alright, screw that. Just go. Skip the first ladder and try to nail this one if you can, because energy tank, and I have 4 of those. So, I'm just gonna waste one. Screw that. Okay, perfect. Refilling right away, and then here's all this nice stuff for you. So see, this, while considered a difficult game, it's generous. I mean, you can't say it's not. Well, I guess they kind of have to in the Wily stages because, again, as I said before, you need to refill weapons on your own. So normally I don't really give two rats pieces of feces. God, it's hard for me not to swear. About weapon energy pickups. Ooh, and be careful right there. You don't want to hit the spikes. Kind of make sure you push into the right there a little bit. As I said in the last episode, though, here is another hallway full of atomic pine cones. That's what I'm going to call them. This time they are penetrating me badly. But, as you see, if you just kind of, you know, if you got some turbo control, go to town. You'll, like that, you'll pick them up pretty good. Don't get pegged by those. You definitely don't want to get with the spikes, and kind of stick to the side right here where I'm standing. You don't want to let item number 3 get too high up, or you're going to miss it. You're going to not be able to catch your jump, and it's just going to waste energy going up and down. So make sure you're kind of standing right there to the left before you fire that off. And ooh, you got to get real tight right there. I don't think you can make that run all the way across. I could be wrong. I'm not a professional Mega Manner, but is that a term? Can we make that a term? I'm a Mega Manner. I'm going to get in my poo brown suit here that really matches the level quite well, at least up until this room. 2 fight, where I didn't find an American name for this, so it's the Pico Pico Coon, I guess. That's all I saw on the wiki page as to what to call this thing. I don't think it had its name in the manual at all, so I'm gonna go off the interwebs for this one. So, but anyway, hey, whatever. It makes it look nice, don't it? Isn't it sweet? A couple metal blades, and these things are done. They do get a little faster, though, if you notice. So, yeah, you might get a lucky shot or two, or just be careful where you're standing. See, that one was fast. Be careful where you're standing, too, because you might stand on one as it's coming out. Not too much trouble there, although he did kind of take it took my health down a substantial amount. Well, luckily that gets refilled. So, didn't even use a lot of weapon energy. God bless you, Metal Blade. God bless you so much. Alright, let's hit up Wily 3. And this is the Dozer's garage. I think Wily's got an affliction for, is that a word? Affliction? Did I mean to say affliction? An affliction? He's asphyxiated? Affixed? As you well know, the English language doesn't come good to Aru. We are not good at speaking it. But anyway. Alright, some water. Here's some water, and just, you know, jump over the spikes. Use the gravity to your best here. I'm not even going to mess with that. Now, why would Wily make a giant metal fish that lives underwater? Because let's think about this for a second. If it's a robot and it's a fish, it probably doesn't even need to be in the water. You could make it fly. And then you'd have a flying robotic fish. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Just, you know what? I lost my train of thought. I was going to go somewhere with drones on that. But I realized how dumb that was. So I'm going to stop right now and continue on with going through this level. These little dudes right here, they're a little hard to not get hit by, although I just kind of pulled that one off. I guess if you're firing, you need to jump one, because it's coming on the screen right away. But anyway, here is the Guts Dozer. This is Guts Man rebuilt by Wily. I guess since the Dr. Light robots from the first game were taken over by him, he really liked Guts Man. So look, I almost wiped him out with those quick boomerangs. So I'm gonna throw him a bone here just so we can waste a little bit of time, see a little bit more of that cool boss, because he does look really cool. really, really well designed. I mean, just really, really easy and so susceptible to that quick boomerang. That was the second dude that's eaten. This is tore up by that. That's yeah, that's some powerful boomerangs. Anyway, let's head up Wily Stage 4. All right, Wily's Lab. This is the controversial level of Mega Man 2. So basically, now I won't spoil it so much. We'll wait till we get there, but it's the boss. The boss is a real pain in the ass. So make sure, I'm just gonna tell you now so you don't use it. Don't use Crash Bomber. This is the one time where this item is, or excuse me, this weapon is crucial. It's absolutely crucial. You cannot beat this level without every single shot of your Crash Bomber. So again, we'll wait till we get there. There's other things about this level that do suck, and that would be invisible floors. Yeah, there's those. This is one of those levels. I don't know why I just went up and around did that. Did the same thing again. I'll use item number 1 and go up through here because reasons. I don't really need to do that again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, you can drop down there, go and get the 1-up, and continue to make your way up to the top. Just keep going. There's, I believe some more. Yep, there they are. Oh, and I forgot about that one. There's another one. Just meant to waste your time, so you can go back up this ladder in the middle. Go up the specific ladder required. Okay, where are the... Okay, there's another one. Okay, I know where the second one is. So jump, and then jump. Alright. That's it. That's that. Okay, and yeah, if you haven't guessed, there's probably going to be one right here. Now, I have no idea where it is. I totally forgot. And I didn't look it up prior hand, so I'm going to use my rocket sled and just jet across it. I don't mind using some energy for that. Not at all. Do I have... Yeah, I've got E-tanks, so I don't really need that. There's just more pits there, just meant to make your life miserable. Hellish game designers who thought that was going to be fun. Alright, but anyways, so, okay, here's another area where the leaf shield's going to come in handy. I'm going to get that. I'm going to bust that out right now. Yeah, just kind of be patient here. You don't want to rush through this because spikes and, you know, you could probably clear the jump. Okay, like, maybe not so... Yeah, don't do it as smooth as I did. You can probably clear the jump from an earlier point, but, more importantly, don't miss-hit that jump, because you can just fall right into the spikes. But unlike Mega Man 1, the drop physics aren't so bad. And I think that really only happened when using the magnet beam. I kind of want to go back and kind of... Not go back, but you know what I mean. We'll call this a redux here of that statement that I made earlier. I think it only happens on certain platforms. I don't think it's all platforms that have that kind of bricks ability, so... Whatever, that was the last LP. This is this LP, so let's get back to this, using the leaf shield to take out... You know, these things seem like little service robots. Like Wily has them all over the place to do regular maintenance, especially in his lab here. You know, they can kind of just fly out, do all kinds of regular type work. And also, mildly annoy Mega Man. I imagine if this were... you know, fleshed out more with the graphics and such, they'd probably, you know, like a little zap come out of them or something like that. But hey, we got what we get. This is Mega Man 2. This is NES days, and I'm not complaining. I'm just making an observation, and I'm not making that jump. That's another thing I'm not doing. I'm gonna go ahead and use my rocket sled again, because I don't trust my own jumps. I'm not really even sure what I was supposed to do there. Maybe use item number 1. I don't think there's really an organic way to do that, because you can't stay at the top of that platform. I don't know. Do it to your best of your ability. There's a multitude of ways. That's probably a great thing about this game, is that it gives you options, and it gives you the Metal Blade. Metal Blade is options. I'm not using it right now, but I'm just saying, like, Metal Blades is options, baby. That's the way. Don't think it's actually too useful against those guys, though. At least not in their mecha form when they're still in that little robot. But yeah, I'm gonna fill that up just because I can. I'm not doing too good on health here. Don't really like to grind this area, because if you go too far back, shit, okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, see, I'll spawn him. Okay, that works. That works. Not really. Am I gonna push it? I just gotta get him in the screen a little. Do it. God, he's got to be in the screen. I can't summon the other one without it. No? Ugh. Okay, there we go. Just avoid bullets. Okay, I'm not even... I don't think I'm going to waste my time with this anymore. I need some life. Okay. Because this part sucks. You know what? I have E-tanks. What am I doing? I don't even need to worry about it. Okay, so you need every single Crash Bomber here. So we're going to use item number 1 in combination with the Crash Bomber. So it's going to be a little hard to see because it's going to be a little glitchy because of that screen tear or whatever happens. So I'm going to start with him. Now I have to open this door. So don't open doors you don't have to. Because, again, you won't be able to beat it. You'll just have to die. Probably I could have stayed where I was, but I'm not going to trust myself. I'm going to fall back down here. And, yeah, I'm going to pop one of these because I'm not risking it. I've got enough. I can use some here. This is the only part that I'm going to find it to be needed. Oh, okay. Get up there. Get up there. You don't want to break that door. That's just wasteful. Like, you have to be meticulous. I can't stress that enough. I mean, we're going to fall down here, bust the last one. You can kind of see when they're going to shoot. They'll blink, the little boo-beam trap there. I'm going to bust out number 3, get up the wall there. And then your last 2, I mean, this is pixel perfect here, last 2 shots. That's it. That's all my Crash Bombers. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. Nowhere near as infuriating, though, as the Yellow Devil. I will say that. But this is this game's Yellow Devil kind of battle, so there it is. That's what used to choke me up, like, all the time as a kid. You know, the young Roo, as he were. I could never beat that. Thus, I never beat this game as a child. I probably went back and got it more in my early high school years. Me and my friend would play through a marathon of these games at least once a year. And, you know, complete them all. We never recorded them or anything. We're just doing it for fun. But, yeah, there you go. Here is the boss rush stage. So that's a thing. And, yeah, as I said before, this is kind of meant as filler. Or if you didn't use the boss's power-up on him to defeat him, now's your chance. Again, I'll say I wish I had Slide for Airman to get under those tornadoes. Spoiler alert, maybe we'll see those in the next game. But that's it. There he goes again. Two leaf shields, and that's it. And he's kind of a bitch. Airman. All right, so here's Woodman again, and am I gonna? Will I use? Nah, I'm just gonna use the metal blades again. I don't think have I even used Heatman's power up yet? Am I even going to use it in this Let's Play? No, probably not. That was my chance, I think, to use it. I should have probably used it, but just to show it off. Because, I mean, metal blades are about to tear this dude a new one anyways. Just metal blade apocalypse. Oh, and also, they're giving you life this time, which is very generous. At least if you're going to do all 8 bosses at once. You know, give Mega Man some life in between each, so. Yeah, I'm going to bust out the Flash again and play the waiting game. Hi, Quick Man. How are you? Nice day we're having. And I'm going to go back to Buster. Or, what was P? I mean, is P for Plasma? I think that's what they used to call it. I remember they called it that in the Nintendo Power, but that's not really canon. But I think that's what it stood for anyway. I mean, it might have been in a manual somewhere, but I think it was like Plasma Power is Mega Man's default. I've always just called it the Buster ever since Mega Man 4, because, like I said before, that was the first game I ever beat in the Mega Man series, so. I made quick work of him a little better than I did in his stage, at least this time. So there's that. Alright, who's next? Metal Man. Okay, this is great. I gotta show this off. At least in normal mode, I think this is true. I'm not sure if this works difficult, but Metal Man is weak to Metal Blade. 1 Metal Blade, to be precise. So, if you want to make quick work of him, you need a quick power-up. Maybe you got beat up by another boss here. Do him last, or, you know, or something like, or in between, so you can get some health pickups. Okay, Metal Blade is just so good. It's so good. Okay, but here we go. The Wily Machine. 2. I guess, because it kind of resembles the other one. Just looks nicer. But, yeah, he's still shooting orbs out of it, I see, and God, it's just Metal Blade Apocalypse. I mean, it's just gonna... I don't even know what to say. Just... yeah. That was Wily and his Wily Machine. Number 2. Oh, but the floor dropped out, and now Another skull level. A hidden level. I never saw this screen as a young one. It took years. Your ears do not deceive you. There is no music right now, so don't worry about that. And also, what I was doing there, if you stick to the right and push the screen over like this, while you're falling down that shaft, you can make it so that you can run through this hallway without getting touched by these drops of acid. So, pro tip. There you go. Yeah, there's other ways of avoiding it. You can be patient. You can wait from that way, but I like to just do it this way because I don't want to mess with them at all. Push the screen a little bit. I'm just concerned about glitches at this point. But here we go. For the final battle of the game, it's Dr. Wily in his final form. An alien. That's an interesting design choice. But anyway, in the star field in space, underground in Wily's fortress, he turned us into an alien. And we fight him this way. Really, really weak final boss. And there's going to be no difference from this to the difficult mode because he's just going to be spewing these. Okay, I got hit a little bit, but this is the easiest pattern. I mean, if you keep moving left and right, making sure you time your jumps, those, okay, they do hit if you're a little close to them, but I mean, look at that. They're just tiny little pellet shots. They're nothing. I don't know. I would have maybe, if I was the designer, maybe given him. I'm not complaining, of course, because I mean this is quite easy. I'll take an easy boss. That's fine. Casual Roo is casual, but maybe give him some, maybe make him spin around or something like that. Also to note, Bubble Lead is the only thing that works. I don't think the Buster even works against him. So break out the bubbles, and I believe this is the second time being in a gray outfit beats the game. And it was all an illusion. Dr. Wily was pulling our leg. He was actually behind the scenes with whatever that is. And that was a hell of a sound. I don't like that at all. It does not suit my ears. At least it doesn't last long, though. Hey, everything's got its flaws. There we go. Suck it, Wily. Yes, bow before me, Mega Man. And I'm probably just going to leave him there and not arrest him. Let's not take him to jail. Let's just leave. That's it. There's no scenes of Mega Man doing anything further to Dr. Wily. Now, I believe that's because of the code. I'm not sure. I guess Dr. Light, probably the originator of the robot code. They cannot hurt humans. Dr. Wily, being human, even though he's evil, is still human. And according to the programming of Mega Man and all robots, they are not allowed to hurt humans. They can hurt each other, which is why I guess this is kind of like BattleBots or something, you know? Each mad scientist is just creating a batch of robots. You know what would have been really cool to see? And in Mega Man Powered Up, you can to play as bosses, you know, to play as the light robots that he built, you know, maybe after Wily was done with them and, you know, you scrap metaled them, Light could have fixed them, you know, that would have been cool. Nice little feature. Hey, there's probably mods out there. I'm sure there's ROM hacks. In fact, I know of a couple, and there's a really weird Cutman one. Let's not go there. That's dark territory. But anyway, I'm rambling again. This is the end of Mega Man 2. So let's go through the staff credits, and running through the numbers of bosses here. I guess Metal Man was the first one created by by Wily. I got that all backwards. But anyway, they're continuing from the last game, so that's why. Don't worry, you're not missing any numbers. Number 11, they started at 9. So I think they started at 9. Was that? I don't know. I mean, I only just saw it. I have the worst short-term memory. Just to let you fine folks know, I can forget something that happened 5 seconds ago, and then maybe remember something from 10 years ago, like me sharding or something like that. I'm just kidding. I've never done that. Crickets. But anyway, this is the end of Mega Man 2. Thanks for sticking around and checking this game out. I've been playing through. I'm probably gonna take a break here. I did Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2 back-to-back, finished out all the recordings, got all their gameplay and edits done, and wrapping up all their commentary and such last, of course. I think I'm going to take a little break before I start Mega Man 3, and I'm going to finish up Mystic Quest. That's going to happen. I definitely want to do A Link to the Past again, and I've got, I actually ROM hacked my own ROM, kind of. It's the way I'm going to have to play that one, just for aesthetic purposes, because I started this one back when this channel was called something else, but I've all but scrapped those old videos now. I've still got them, but they're on a dead hard drive, so I'm just gonna start over. which really sucks because I got really far in A Link to the Past. But and also Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's coming up now. That one's done, as I stated in another LP. I'll have that probably after Mythic Quest. I want to Fishman. Fishman. He should have been there. There is another Robot Master for you. There he is, the 9th Robot Master, Fishman. Sorry. That just threw me off. I'm sure that's a developer of some kind going by a cool name, but hey, Fishman, tell your friend there's 9 Robot Masters in Mega Man 2. Tell them to look for Fishman. But anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Roo. You've been watching the RoosterRetro channel. This has been Mega Man 2, and if you dig the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook and, you know, all the other social media stuff. So, hey, thanks. Take care. Have a good one.